Open your eyes. Nothing is ordinary. Nothing is normal. Nothing is regular. We live in a magical world of sunsets and glaciers and grapes that if you smash, turn into wine, and mountains that explode with fire and rise up out of the sea, and oceans that foam and churn, and they're full of magical creatures. One time I was in Santa Cruz, and I stepped out of a back door of a beach house I was staying in, and I could hear the ocean waves hitting the sand just 50 yards away. And all of a sudden, I thought I was seeing something. My eyes were doing something weird because as the waves were coming in, I could suddenly see, it was dark, but I could actually see the shape of the waves, and they were glowing. Bright turquoise, green, and blue. And somebody living there said, "Oh yeah, that's algae." So that's not algae, that's magic. You have glow-in-the-dark waves. Wind and rain and snow and the menagerie of colorful creatures flying and leaping and crawling and spinning and croaking and barking all around. And we have been forgiven, and we have been crowned as kings and queens, inheriting it all. It's so easy to be distracted by the things you don't think are right. But if you open your eyes, it ought to be so much more difficult because you're constantly being distracted by the glory. Right? You say, well, my children are challenging and difficult. Yes. And you have kids. Do you know how you made them? I won't go into that. It was a miracle. But she won't eat her peas. But she has a mouth. Look at her eyes. Now, you still need to teach her how to eat, sure. But it's like you're teaching this magical creature, this immortal creature that God gave you. You get to teach that creature how to eat. You still got to do it. But think, look at those toes and fingers, and those chubby cheeks. You say, well, my cars keep breaking down. You have cars. They do this magical explosion. You just like put the pedal down and it's just. There's a hole in my sock. And you have socks. And you have a toe that'll poke right through. All our doubts come down to one central fear. All our doubts come down to one central fear. But what if God isn't good? But what if God isn't good? And the answer to that is He sent His Son for you. He sent His Son for you. That's why it all begins here. Do you believe? Yes or no? Do you believe? That's why. This is the great why. This is the great fork. He sent His Son for you. Is He good? He's mostly good, but but my life. It's mostly good, but you need to know about my childhood. No. is God good? He sent his son for you. He stood in your place. He sent his son to make us his sons. Open your eyes. Look at the grace all around you. Look at the glory. Open your mouth. Taste and see that he is good.